So the third demo I have is the Tiny Bookshop. As I said, this one is again at the level of like strange horticulture, except I don't think there are any cults in it. Maybe there are, I don't know. I've not actually played it. But instead of people asking us for plants, people ask us for books. And there's like more management in it. So yeah, I wanted to check it out. Like, we have our car. We have our little shed that we pull behind our car. This is a big change of like scenery, right? We're going from like cosmic destruction of the moon by weird monsters to a cutesy shed for our car. And we're living for a quiet life by the sea to sell books to people after we failed to save the moon. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this whiplash of like scenery changing. There's a sign about seagulls. Let's get informed about seagulls. The coastal wildlife or Buxton Bay. There's a bird. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Yeah, jellyfish. Okay. Seagulls, yeah, it's a sign about animals. Seagulls are intelligent, apparently. They shoplift books and using them to nest in. I used to work in Brighton in the UK. If you don't know, Brighton is like a coastal town in the UK, quite popular. I'm not actually reading this because I was like, oh, I'm gonna click on it and then go long. Like, anyone that lives in Brighton or been in Brighton for any extended amount of time has a crazy story about a seagull. Right? Like, literally, seagulls attacking you, stealing your food. A seagull flying into a meeting room and trying to make off with a pizza and then, you know, dragging the pizza out the window and dropping it on the ground in front of the office. Yeah, they will attack you. Seagulls with donuts on their heads. All the crazy stuff. Seagulls are like machines that were sent to cause chaos. They're like basically flying cats. They're crazy. Anyway, we're here to run a bookshop. I thought pigeons are flying rats. Okay, we've got books in the shop. And we've got people coming into our little shed to ask for books. And my, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. Tild. I've heard so much about you. I thought I just arrived. She already knows everything about me. Like how? Yeah, exactly. How do you know about me? Like, what did you hear? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. Like, who told you that, lady? And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tild. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Oh, he's just like, to check me out. It's like, are you good enough to run a bookshop in this town? I have standards. She's gonna be judging us. Let's see, you should know that as Bookstonians, this place is called Bookstone, have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels. And not much else. I mean, sounds about right. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Okay, time to get judged by an old lady. Okay, bravo, you had the right book on hand. Crime! Immediately going for the crime. When a customer finds a book, they'll keep looking for more. Okay. I hope I find room for it. Okay, but when there is a bit where we actually help them pick the books. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. She didn't like my books, even though you may have books of the right genre. Whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your save chance that time by hovering over the genres on the right, okay. Okay, so she has like, there's percentages, there's management. But yes, this looks cute, and yes, gonna customize them, we're gonna help with books. The save chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is a mark of great bookseller. Okay, well, she got one book. She judged us. She's done with her shopping. Now we got some more people coming in. They're browsing our books. He didn't like that. Okay, when do we help them pick the books? So that's what's supposed to be one of the features, when they ask us questions and we help them with the books. Yeah, are you guys much of a book readers? Like, do you have, you know, lots of books you like to read? Shelves full of books? Or you like, you know, audiobooks kind of people? Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? Yeah. I see you already talked to Till. Did she know everything about you already? Yes, she did also, she says. Hi, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job here. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper, yeah. I sort of write for them. You sort of write for them? My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival was kind of the only interesting thing that happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. Okay. We have an old lady that works for, like, you know, some spy agency because she already knows everything about us. And we have this guy who's apparently just gonna make the newspapers all about us. Like, I feel like this town is invading my privacy. Just a little bit. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Free subscription to the paper that's just gonna write about me. Nice. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? You escape, searching for where I belong, want an adventure. Yeah, adventure. Adventure sounds good. Oh wow, I can feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? I mean, I just got here, and the first two things that happen is people being, intimidating. They're like, you know, we know everything about you and we're gonna spy on you. Intimidating, really? I mean, I'm constantly terrified, but you seem very confident to me. Thanks so much for the little interview, I really appreciate it. And I promise you will have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Okay, tomorrow's paper all about us. Okay, we made some money, someone bought some books. So at least that's that. Okay. You only got one. This other person got 3 books. So that's nice, I think. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't get to help people with the books. We just got to learn about some things. So yeah, we're closing our shed for the day. Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Okay. Reports on goings on around town. Tiny Bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of going on an adventure and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression of the fresh-faced bookseller finds Buxtonbury to be very impressive. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Well, I guess at least we get free advertising by the newspaper giving us a whole page article. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. Okay, it's gonna be sunny. And you keep an eye out for events. No events until Saturday, where there's a weekly free market. You can see the money in your pocket. Yep, I got 60 coins. And all the books you own, both in your shop and your storage, looks like you're running a little low. Yeah, we have only a few books. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Okay. We have maybe valuable books for 5 coins. So many books. Maybe valuable. Okay, those are free, so we can just get some books for free. Sure. Free stuff. Sounds good. Okay, we've got a lot of books from the free box. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. Oh, we're gonna get plants? Nice. Or we can buy this vintage death bell for 120 coins. Like, basically double our current wealth. Fine, the cactus is free. Bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. Okay, while the cactus is equipped, so we're gonna equip the cactus, we have plus 2% with drama sale chance and plus 2% danger. It's getting dangerous in here. Okay. Okay, close the newspaper here, but can we do more things? Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. Bing, this is your item bar. From here you can open newspaper, customize your bookshelf, among other things. Okay, yes, we can customize. Okay, so we got a bookshelf and we got a cactus. Can we look inside? We got a boost to drama. Cactuses cause drama. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items, yes. Watch out though, sometimes this comes with at an expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind, okay. It costs us 4 gold a day to run the shop. Or I would like to check out what it does, yes. We've already looked at it, yes. It does danger and drama. Which honestly is same. I am drama and danger. You see me organizing cables before. Definitely danger. Okay. We've got paints. Okay. Okay, we can paint our bookshelves pink. Okay. Okay, we got a sign that says books, and we get 5% more customers. We got a table. It costs 1 gold a day to have a table. Guest book. A few people left some sweet messages. Okay, more customers. If you sold more than 10 books yesterday, and just more customers in general. Okay, can we do more colors? We can color the walls. Can we color the walls? No? Ah, no, okay, here. That's a bit bright. This blue for like our seaside thing. Nice red roof. Okay, it's blue and red. And a pink shelf inside. I am not a decorator, okay? What do I know about colors? Is yellow better? I'm not sure. I mean, it looks bright. It may attract people to come here. Sure. Blue and yellow, they go together, right? We can add this danger cactus to our stuff. To our window. Okay, we get to put a table. We can put it outside. And then the book. There's also a sign. I guess it's a hanging thing. Yes, books! Look at our shop. Now people know we have books in the shop. Cool. Dangerous. Okay. It costs us 5 gold a day to do this. Okay, each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost. Okay, more money, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You will unlock more locations you go. For now, let's pick weatherfront. Okay. Yeah, we can do more customization later. But I was like, oh, we don't get to buy any more of the books. Okay, I guess we just have to go to the waterfront. Is there books in your storage? Select genre by clicking on it to start stocking your shelves. Okay, we can stock. Look, our cactus is here. Is here. Okay, they want us to add more crime. And yes, this is how many we have. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like. Yes. Check the sale charts by hovering over the books. Okay. 25, 21. Okay. 40. Okay. We can remove by right-clicking. And we have to fill in. Okay, well, let's see. We've got, what is it? Fantasy books. Like, why is the books in different places? Do we have enough? Okay, we're just one short to fill the shelf with the fantasy books. We've got more of those classic books. Like, let's just clean up in here. We've got bunch of crime, bunch of facts, bunch of travel books. I mean, people like crime books, right? The old lady liked crime books. Crime books next to kids books. I'm sure that's gonna go perfectly well. I'm like, what am I even doing? Awkwardly, like, leaving the one space next to things. Don't have any of those yet. And some of those. Okay, well, just a random selection. I don't know what sort of books people want, but hopefully this will be fine. Okay, look, it's now blue and yellow as we made it. Did you notice you can look around the location? Click and drag to move. Yes, I noticed that we could read the sign. We can interact. Oh, we found a boy. Boy, oh boy! 1% to travel sale chance. Okay, so we can just steal random things and also click on signals. Click on people's bicycles, can't steal those. Okay, the telescope is out of order. Let's check back later. Anything else we can yoink for our own use? No? Okay, well, I guess let's open up. Okay. Come on, people. Buy some books. I got books aplenty, and I hear you like books or something. People are strolling in and browsing. Okay, he's buying fantasy. Whoa, you really know the ropes, okay? He seems to like it. Oh, he just bought the one. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. Okay, well, apparently she thinks I'm good at this. I'm sure you want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I'll call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Okay, sure. We want to visit more places. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on this sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Okay, yes, we've got a new location to go to. And we got a challenge to go there and speak to Tild at the cafe. Okay, well, I assume for today we have to stay where we are. Oh, and while we're on topic of showing your face, I heard out there Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of our local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Okay. He's here with his pet seagull. Okay, we have to talk to this guy. You may want to write this down though. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. Sure, sure. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? She gave me a journal. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. And he's here again. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit so easily. I'm so sorry. So I didn't get invited to the beach party. So, you know, he's like, everyone's at the beach and you're not. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Oh, new spots. We have to go to the seaside 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Okay, and we can open the journal and see what there is, okay. Okay, you can track which genres you have sold most of, useful for adjusting your selection, okay. There's total numbers of books sold here. Check back for hints and events and discover more, okay. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Buxtonbury. You will collect the stamps as you're making contributions around town, okay. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Yeah, hover over. Okay, so we get like quests, and for quests we get the stamps. And we have characters, and we have locations. Okay, so it tells us that we've sold like travel and fact books here. And we've sold 7 books, and we have to talk to Walter. Okay, well they're buying books, so we're gonna go chit-chat with the fishing people. Ahoy there, kiddo, how it's going? Okay, we got our stamp. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel here. I don't think it's seaworthy. I have some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. Okay, he sells things. Well, I mean, I am a bit poor. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be buying anything right now. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by your... Why don't we make a bet? If we can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Okay. Sell 20 books to sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Do you sell books too? Or just things in general? Okay. Things are selling. Not so much the crime, I think. The kids' books. No one wants the kids' books, I guess. This is an allocation with kids. I'm not sure if there's anything like it tells us how much of the day has passed, or is it just like a vibe? The game knows when the day ends. We don't need to know. I guess like the weather, kind of the weather, the sun, like the colors change as it's closer to the evening. Okay, we made 15 gold today, and we sold some books. Okay, looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you can wait longer. And risk someone else buying them first. Okay. Items in the seasonal section have much slower turnover, so there is no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Okay. So there's free books, so I see no reason not to get free books, right? Like, we want stock for our shop. So we've got lots of classics and a bunch of kids books and some bits of other things. Grandma's old books, old childhood favorites, where we have lots of kids books, so we don't want that. Heart-pounding mysteries, that's expensive. Dystopic fiction. featuring amazing cover art. Well, I'm not sure we want to spend 30 coins right away, but it could add to like our pulpor books, I guess. So we only have 9 purple books, and that would give us more. But 30 is half our money. But then we don't need... Okay. Well, I mean, let's just buy books. Why not? Wow, 25 fantasy books. Okay, well, we're definitely stocked with this. And... Well, they want us to go to either the beach or the cafe. So yeah, we have to speak to Tild in the cafe. Or we have to go to the beach. Now, Tild sounds like someone, you know, we don't want to keep her waiting. Like, she gonna be like, you were supposed to be here. The young people today, they just, you know, don't listen at all. So I think that's where we want to go today. Because, you know, I'm scared. I'm scared of the old lady that spies on everyone. So yeah, let's go to the cafe, I guess. And let's see what happens. Well, if Tild's gonna be there, she like crime books, right? Crime books and classic books. So we want to bring a bunch of that. Not sure we need this many kids' books. Since we didn't basically sell any. Okay, well, we've got lots of fantasy, so we'll put a lot there. And some travel. Okay. Yes, that's 7 different ones, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what people there like, but I know Tild's gonna be there, so having some classic and some crimes is probably a good bet. Okay, this is arrow up from the cactus. Okay. Let's go. Let's go see what Tild has to say. You know, I'm sure she's judging us anyway. Doesn't matter what we do. She's judging us. There we go. New location. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Well, it's just nice today, so there's nothing unexpected happening. The sun is out. That's very expected. It generally happens every day. Although not in Britain, you know, sometimes the sun is just missing. Okay, Tild is here. She's inside. There you are. Yep, we met her. It seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she will drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Okay, she's just gonna be using us to get rid of her trash. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market Saturday. Yes, it's not like she's giving us some stuff, right? Like, oh, have some things. No, you're gonna come and help me move my things so I can sell them. Yes, move it. Check by Tild's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Yes, buy more books. I'm still waiting because I know there's a feature in this game where you're supposed to be recommending books to people, right? So I'm still waiting for that to happen. Where you actually get to like be, you know, the person wants to read this and you get to pick them a book. So I want to see that as well. But yes, what kind of books do you like? What kind of genres, you know, any favorites? Things like that. Because I kind of go back and forth with books where like I get some books and then I will just read, you know, through them like lightning speed. I do nothing else, just read. But then I like don't read anything for months. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find where they are. Oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted to see. Okay, she needs help. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Yep, we're helping her. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Pay attention to how certain parts of the request are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. Okay, we have difficulty, 1 star. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are good fit for the customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Yeah. Many months into book. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't buy a lot just because, yeah, I tend to, like, go in the waves. So, you know, books last me for a while until I hit a wave of reading. But yes, books are good for you. You know, they're good for the imagination. Okay, so she says, I'm in the mood for a character-driven novel. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I'm interested to see what you suggest. Okay, so classic was the yellow book. Okay, so we have The Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, a classic Dickens, Poverty, Morality, Smelly Cities, and Unjust Austerity measured lead to a rags to riches extravaganza with a lot of heartbreak on the way. All right, I forgot Orphans, yes, classic Charles Dickens. So yes, you can actually, if you're very familiar with books, those are actual books, and you can recommend actual books to people. I also realized that I'm kind of on top of what she's saying. Okay, so I'm not sure she wants The Great Expectations. Yeah, like, we get the info about the book. Do you think this book is a good match? Once you found a match, try recommending it to them. It's like, because when I look at the feedback, obviously I see myself looking over there, but yes, I guess this way I'm facing the screen. Animal Farm, that's not really character driven as much. Like, obviously there are different animals, but it's not like main character. The Haunting of Hill House. I'm not sure she's gonna enjoy that. But yeah, it's a spooky house with ghosts. You can watch the show on Netflix, it's pretty good. And The Haunting of Bly Manor is even better. So, you know, if you don't want to read. Jane Eyre! I think she might enjoy it. It just immediately feels like an old lady would enjoy Jane Eyre as a book. Yeah, it's a classic, it's character driven, maybe. That she may like that. Because yes, I don't think she's gonna like The Haunting of Hill House. Okay, well, do you like Jane Eyre, lady? Yes, you're right. Jane Eyre seems to have some interesting themes, yes. Thanks. Okay, we found a book for an old lady. You might just found some favorite book. You'll buy this, they will buy this one and keep shopping. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you don't have to know the books because you can literally like read what the book is, right? And it has all the tags and everything. Obviously, I don't know every single book. Wow, your customers just become inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book. And increases the sale chances across all genres for a short while. Okay, so we have plus 15% to all book sales. Cool, we did good. Yeah, you know, get book for whatever reason. Like, I tend to go to a bookshop and be like, that looks nice, you know? Nice cover art, I'm gonna see what it is. And I mean, people tend to be visual, right? You tend to look at things and assess them like that. You know, the book may or may not be good, but... Okay, another person looking for a recommendation. Okay, difficulty 5 stars. Okay, they're throwing us deep end immediately. What's up? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as about nature. However, I usually try to avoid pretentious books. Okay, well, we have... Okay, maybe you noticed that some books can show up across different genres, that this doesn't impact how customer perceives the book. But you can use it to recommend books in a genre where the customer might not have been looking. Okay. So there is physics. I don't think that's plants, animals, or rocks. Le Corbusier. Brutalist buildings. I don't think that's plants, animals, or rocks. Although they're kind of made of minerals, rocks. Games, game design, and game studies. No, not plants, animals, or rocks. It's fun, like they have such a spread of books, you know, brutalist architecture and game design and everything. Okay, not that. What we have? Journey to the center of the air. Have you always wanted to meet a dinosaur? Easy, just hop down the unassailable volcano and check out Earth's core. They should hopefully still be there. Are dinosaurs animals? Yes, you know, physics is everything, right? Like, how could you say it's not? Travels of Marco Polo, by train through Spain, maybe not. Fantastic Mr. Fox, that's a book about an animal. Magic City, Matilda, Where the Wild Things Are. This delightful classic is about the important things like dancing in the moonlight and missing your mom. But it's about children. Our children, nature, Kiki's delivery service. I mean, there is a cat in that, right? I got that right. Okay, this is like fantasy sci-fi. Handmaid's Tale. No. The Witcher books. Yes, it's like just messing him, right? Like, this is a plant, this is a rock. So I think, weirdly enough, I think Fantastic Mr. Fox, a clever fox and his family set out to outsmart their farming neighbors in this charming illustrated classic children's novel. He didn't say, like, he said avoid pretentious books. Kids' books are not pretentious, and it has animals, a whole family. Here you go, sir. I'm sure you'll love this. Yes, you're right. Our environment is so beautiful. He likes it. I'm a good bookseller. So they're still inspired. Baird is here. He also wants some help. Okay, this is difficult for anything hot off the press. I enjoyed dystopian novels. Also, I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I'm a fan of The Passage, of books like The Passage. Okay. Okay, if they talk about a book, they let us also see what that book is, so we don't have to know what that book is either. The test subject of a virus experiment develops strong physical and psychic abilities, which cannot be controlled. The virus is spread, and 90 years later, only a few colonies survive, and one of them encounters the strange Amy. Okay, so he likes dystopian sci-fi. Well, we have a whole book of fantasy sci-fi, The Martian Chronicles. Yes, 700 pages. Well, let's see what we have that's even that long. This one is 776 pages, Fire and Blood. George R.R. Martin. So this is it's a tome. Yeah, you can definitely do that. But this is a historical fantasy, right? So it's not like dystopian. I don't know if we would call that dystopian. Like, typically sci-fi books are dystopian. Okay. Well, so we have this George R. R. Martin book, which is over 700 pages. But we have the Martian Chronicles, which is an actual sci-fi story, which is like, you know, explores military genocide, oppression, and censorship in post-war perspective, which sounds a lot more dystopian. So now it's like, you know, what do we... does he want more? Does he want more that the book is, you know, what he wanted, or what does he want just that it's 700 pages long? Which honestly sounds more like, you know, you want... Oh, he wants something new as well. Well, guy, you're being complicated. Okay, so he wants something new and dystopian and also 700 page long. Okay, anything new? This is fairly new. Oh, alternative reality British Empire, in which languages and their meanings are harnessed for their immense magical power. Babelord and the Necessity of Violence. Yeah, well, the only thing that 700 pages we have is this one, The Fire and Blood, which I'm not sure fits the dystopian theme. And it's also like 2018, so I'm not sure if that's very new or not. We have some crime, but that's not gonna be like super dystopian. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is new. This is new and could be dystopian, like, you know, harnessing language for magical power, who knows? Well, I mean, let's try. Let's try this Babelord and Necessity of Violence, because, you know, Necessity of Violence sounds dystopian to me. Oh, are you sure you know what dystopian means? Whoops, okay. Well, he was being too picky. Yes, they're done shopping, they'll come back another time. Well, maybe we were just supposed to fail. It's fine. I'm sure we can find him something else next time when he's not being so picky. Okay, well, the day is done. We earned 33 gold. We've managed 2 book recommendations, right? So 2 out of 3. Oh, thank you for playing our demo. We hope you stay in Bookstlebury. You can support us by wishlisting on Steam and joining our Discord. See you there. Okay, well, that's the end of this demo. The game is actually out now. Like, it actually has fully released. I just wanted to see the demo first before I commit to it. But if we're feeling it, you know, I'm down. Not today. I'm not playing the full game today, but I'm down to do some more chill live streams where we recommend some books another day, because it's getting sort of late. And that's all the demos I had for today. Oh, wait. Up. The cat is here. The cat is here to say goodbye to everyone. Are you? But yeah, I mean, I like this, right? It's obviously not like, again, it's not the puzzle game, but I am down to just play some cozy chill things for some live stream. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna get this game and figure out when we can do this next and see more of the book recommendations, because we only got to recommend a few books, so I wanna do that more. Thank you all so much for coming, and have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you.